Hello, it's Zoe here, and today we are talking about the proven best way to help us lose fat, burn fat, and I'm also going to be sharing with you a little bit of my measurements and what I always do before starting a new challenge to make sure that I'm able to get the best results possible. I think this is going to be really educational, motivational, and inspiring, which is what we need this time of year heading into 2024. So I don't know if you've heard much about HIIT or high intensity interval training, but it is proven to be one of the best styles of exercise that you can do to burn fat. However, there's a big however and caveat there, and that is that 93% of women who do take up HIIT training end up quitting within the first 30 days, which is really bad news because it doesn't matter how scientifically proven something is. If we're not able to actually do it and stick with it, then it really doesn't matter. So let's break down the three main issues with HIIT that we see out there, how to overcome those, and how to help us get the best results possible as quickly, enjoyably, and easily as possible heading into the new year. So number one is lack of enjoyment. I mean, it's pretty clear how so many of us just really don't enjoy these super over the top, sweaty, grueling boot camp style workouts. We just don't find it fun. Number two is the injury, strain, or pain that comes along with that, right? For many of us, we end up doing some crazy exercise, or we feel like we're rushing, we don't have enough time to catch our breath or rest, and we're moving quickly from one thing to the next without having a good solid foundation in what we're doing, and we end up getting injured. So of course, we're just gonna stop if we're injured, right? And the third and final one is that it's just far too advanced, and this is probably the biggest issue that I see with all the other HIIT out there, and that is they are doing HIIT workouts for way too long. When we're talking about HIIT, it is short in duration, 15 to 20 minutes at the most. And the reason is if you go past that, your body kind of switches into survival mode. Your cortisol, which is your stress hormone and encourages more body fat storage, actually goes up. So it's kind of working against us. So those really long, intense classes are just not doing any favors when it comes to our hormonal balance, when it comes to us actually getting great results from HIIT workouts. Plus the exercises, there are tons of jumping, burpees, box squats. I mean, just really complicated, challenging exercises that are made for athletes and aren't taking into account what our goals are, where we're starting from, or any of that. So those are the three main issues. And what we've done is create a one-of-a-kind 8-week challenge that you can do right from home that combats all of this. It is rooted in yoga and Pilates, calisthenics-based body weight movements. We start with the basics and build you up to more challenges as far as the exercise selection and as far as your work to rest ratio. So you start with a very generous amount of rest, and each week you get a new video where, okay, we're cutting that rest back a little, we're cutting that rest back a little, and we're amping up how long you're doing each exercise for. And when we have that progressive nature, not only is it way, way safer, which I mean is a given, it's also much more effective because you can stay with it long enough to get those results. And yes, I would say that it is enjoyable because it's just you and me. You're right in your living room, outside at the park, wherever you want to be, on your phone, and just getting it there. Now, there are literally thousands of us starting live on January 1st. So if you haven't already, tap the link I've placed for you around this video. If you can't find it, write New Year in the comments, okay? And I will send it directly to you. But usually you just tap the screen, the text will pop up, and you'll see the blue link to click. That's where you can head on over and see what the brand new Beyond HIIT Challenge is all about. Many women in our community are already getting great workouts right from home at the touch of a button and loving it. So I'm really excited for you. But not only does it have all of those things in it that are going to help us get results just so much more more easily and enjoyably than anything else out there, you have the opportunity right now to start with a huge community of women who are going to be rallying around one another, supporting each other, and motivating each other. And I'm going to share with you exactly what I do at the beginning of every challenge to make it so that this one is different. We're not going, into some year-long huge New Year's resolution that we know so many of us fail. Just 8 weeks, a small commitment to get us jump-started. And here's what I do. I like to take some measurements and before and after pictures. Now, if you are a scale person, you're welcome to use the scale as well. I'm not opposed to this scale. I actually find it quite helpful. So if you want to weigh yourself, that's great. Now, I'm going to take one measurement with you right here on screen. This is my accountability to you because listen, we're coming off the holidays. I've been eating my son's waffles and we've been having cookies and wine and extras of everything. So I like to take just my waist measurement. You could totally do your arms, your legs, your hips. I just personally find when my waist measurement changes, my whole body changes. So what you're going to do is find your belly button and with your tape measure, take your measure here. And we can see that I am just about at 30, which is generally not where I like to be personally for my body type and my height and all of that. So now I know, okay, that's my starting point, and I will measure that again at the 4-week mark and at the 8-week mark, okay? Then before and after pictures are amazing because sometimes as frustrating as it can be, the scale doesn't always move too quick or the measurements don't move too quick, but then you look at a picture and you're like, my arms are looking good. My butt's getting lifted. Maybe my tummy's a little flatter. You can really see those differences. And I know that so many women in our YogaBurn tribe who post their transformative before and afters are so thankful when they take that picture at the beginning. So take a picture of yourself, get set, get ready for Monday, January 1st, when all of us are starting together. And then we're going to have that monthly check-in a month later and then 2 months later. And I think it is going to make a huge impact. Now, I've also included a bunch of bonuses that are brand new for introducing this brand new program that are my free gift to you, like a full 4-week program to do at the end to really lock in those results. But I think this is a really great opportunity to get started with so many of us. And a lot of you know that HIIT is something that YogaBurn has been using selectively in a few places within our other programs. So many of you love it, which is exactly why we decided to dedicate an entire challenge to HIIT workouts. They're great for helping us to maintain or even gain lean muscle mass while burning fat, which is the ticket when it comes to looking tight, toned, and fit, but also keeping that metabolism nice and high so that we can keep enjoying the foods that we love instead of our body gets smaller and we have to eat less and less and less calories to maintain that. So I hope this is inspiring to you. I hope that you decide to join us and invest this small amount in yourself to really get the most out of next year with a beautiful community of women just like you. And I think this is going to be great for all of us. I am wishing you a great rest of your day. If you want to write down in the comments or write down on your phone, take your pictures, take your weight, share it with us if you want. You're starting and we're getting it. I see you. Lucy's live and she's saying, I'm on it. We're like, yes, we are going to be so happy that we did this. When we look back 2 months from now, it's going to be amazing. Okay. Big hugs. Lots of love. Bye-bye.